I've got Joshua here with me. We're going to be making desserts and stuff.
We're also going to be talking a lot of trash about Kendall because it's her going to be birthday.
It's going to be my birthday! Pixel, hush.
Is this going to be an episode about how much we love Kendall or how much we absolutely despise her? Only time will tell.
We'll find out, I guess. So we're going to be making Rice Krispie treats from scratch, but we're also going to be putting them in pop form because people seem to really like that. Like cake pops are a thing. And donut pops are different somehow. So yeah, we're going to be taking dessert stuff and putting it on sticks and dipping it in chocolate.
Phrases I've heard before, but never in that context.
So let's get started. I'm going to put my large burner on medium-ish heat. And we're going to take a whole stick of butter and we're going to melt it. I have these tiny little half sticks because I made the mistake of asking my wonderful boyfriend to go to the store and pick up some butter. And he was like, what kind? And I said, get Land O'Lakes unsalted. And he was like, okay. And then he came home with these cute little half sticks. And I was like, oh, you didn't read the box, did you? That was adorable. So instead of 4 full sticks of butter, I have 8 half sticks of butter, which makes things real easy. Okay, will you watch those and make sure they don't burn? I'm gonna throw these.
Will I do the literal easiest job that you can think of? I will. And I'll find a way to mess it up.
Alright, so we've got a whole stick of butter, which should be melting pretty quickly. You can put cold butter or room temperature, it doesn't really matter. And then once that gets a little more melted, we are gonna make our own marshmallow puff out of marshmallows. Do you want one? So I saw how to make marshmallows by yourself, like at home. And I was like, no thank you, that's a lot of work. And it's like a whole 2-day process because you have to let them rest and then you have to get them at just the right time. And you see how they're kind of powdered with stuff?
Yeah.
That is apparently a very important part of the process. And as I was watching that happen, I just got instantly anxious. And I was like, no, I'm just gonna buy them. We're just gonna buy marshmallows and just do it like normal people do.
Any food that I can't consume within 2 to 3 hours of making just isn't worth it.
Yeah. Have you ever played the game Chubby Bunny?
Yes, I love that game.
If we didn't need all of these
to we'll talk more about that later.
If we didn't need all of these to cook with, we'd be doing Chubby Bunny right now. I played it once in high school with the giant marshmallows, and I thought I was going to die. It was a nightmare.
Good job, Kendall. To all of you at home.
Just use the normal ones if you're going to do Chubby Bunny.
If you can't die, store-bought is fine.
Okay, you get to stir that around and just wang dangle it so it doesn't
Cool.
get all messy. While that's happening, I'm going to be measuring out 6 cups of puffed rice cereal because what do we call those? The pancakes that definitely weren't a copyrighted character?
Oh. Unidentified mouse.
Friend or something like that?
Yeah, unidentified mouse affiliate.
Friend?
Yeah, friend. Or are these unidentified L affiliates?
I was just going to call it puffed rice
flakes,
but you know what? If you want to make it more complicated, you do you.
You know me. I live to overthink things.
Okay. So we want 6 cups of this. My thing only goes up to 4, so I'm going to refill it at some point. But for now, just to make it a little easier. Alright, that's just about at the level we want, so we're going to add in our big old marshmallows. And we're going to bring the heat down to low, because burnt marshmallows are disgusting, and I know because I've burned them before. Not the good kind of burn where you're at a campfire and they get charred, the bad kind of burn where they're just black.
I think one of those is called burn and one of those is called charred. But far be it for me. Far be it for me to tell
which
you
one of us has a cooking show? You or me?
That's absolutely fair.
It just smells like butter right now. And honestly, the smell of butter to me is so mixed with popcorn that I think that we're about to make popcorn. My brain is oh yeah, popcorn is great, but we're not making that at all.
Oh my god. This looks disgusting. I just want you to know.
It's literally just sugar.
I know, but no, look at the
Oh,
marshmallows.
the camera's in the way of the other camera.
Whoops.
back it up to like here. There you go.
Our friendly neighborhood kids.
We're gonna
Look, they look like alien eggs. Look! I'm telling you.
You make things sound so appetizing.
I'm
You know
sure
what I've
that'd be
noticed?
delicious.
Since the first episode that you were on, the salmon episode,
Yeah.
we have exclusively made bad for you foods.
Yeah, I think
On the
we
show.
pointed that out last time. And we were talking about
We
how
did.
you were going to trick me into cooking something healthy.
Yeah, this is not healthy at all.
Yeah.
Like, none of this.
And so now I think I've just become like tagged as like the bad food guy, which is fine by me. I'll eat whatever.
Well, so I think we could justify the pancakes were less bad because some of them had fruit in them.
The ones that I didn't eat, yeah. I
Did you not eat any of them?
No, I did eat like one or two blueberry ones. I don't think I ate the banana ones because me and bananas don't get along the way we're supposed to.
Bananas are so good though. Plus potassium is good for you. Good for your muscles.
Listen, a lot of things are good for me. Like going outside and socializing, but I don't do either one of those things.
The sun is good for you in small doses. I got really badly burned last weekend, and me and the sun are kind of on a break right now.
We've agreed to see other people.
Yeah, we're seeing other people. I'm dabbling with the moon. A little bit of just indoor fluorescent lighting.
She's a very nice lady, I can't. That mood.
There was some comedian or some YouTube channel, or maybe it was just a meme that I saw, but it was like our relationship with the sun is such an abusive relationship because we get sad when it's gone, but then when we're like overexposed to it, we're like, why are you hurting me? Because I'm definitely one of those people who, like, if I don't get sunlight, I get really, really sad.
That's
Give me a
sweet.
weird look. Are you not one of
That's
those
sweet
people?
existential depression.
No, it's like I'm just a heliocentric person. Like there are so many people who, if you're not outside and in the sun, they just get very depressed. I get so sad on like days where it's overcast.
It ain't me. It ain't me, sweet thing.
Yeah, I've realized that most of my friends are not like that. So I was trying to explain to some friends a little while ago, and they were like, "I don't understand that at all."
The
Like,
sun
like
can
even a
choke.
little bit.
The sun can straight up choke because I'm not feeling it. Coming over here today was such like an extra thing.
It's gonna be real fun to record our podcast later. Oh hey, completely, what's the word? Like unashamed, I guess.
Unabashed advertisement.
Yes. We are starting a podcast. We're actually recording the first couple episodes today. It's gonna be about movies and TV and pop culture and kind of whatever we feel like.
Basically,
Like on our list of episode topics, one is just Chris Pratt. Like a whole episode.
it's literally just a line of the word Chris, like the name Chris Pratt over and over and over again.
Yeah.
I highlighted it red because I'm into it.
So that might be one of our earlier episodes.
So just in case you guys want to hear a bunch of 20-somethings,
Talk about more successful people.
yeah, talk about things that other 20-somethings talk about nonstop. Come by and check it out.
If you want to hear us bash really, really wealthy people's work.
I think that's gonna be more the standard opinion, I think. It's like, hey, you remember that movie that did really well in box offices? Yeah, it was fucking awful.
Yeah, I hated it. So this show I generally do like to keep like PG, but our podcast, for any of the listeners who aren't offended by bad words, it will be a not family thing. So come over and have some fun with us. We're gonna be laughing, maybe drinking sometimes. Maybe I will be. I don't know.
Who knows? It's hard to say.
It's a podcast. Seems like everyone in
That
their mother has one.
That should have been the name of it. It's a podcast. Here we are.
So I like to listen to a lot of podcasts at work, speaking of this. And I found that there's a podcast, a really successful podcast, that is just about podcasts. Like, it's so meta, I can't understand why it's so popular. But like, this guy gets other creators on, and he's just like, so what's your podcast process? And most of these people are like, I don't know, man, I just talk about stuff in front of a microphone. Okay, I'm gonna pour this in. You're gonna keep stirring this.
Alright, cool.
And don't let it not,
Gotcha.
yeah. Okay, so now that everything's all mixed in, we're gonna put in our 6 cups of rice puffs.
generic rice puff. Just in case anyone is curious, before this episode started, Kendall was like, the pouring of the rice puff into the marshmallow is actually really hard, so I'm gonna let you do it.
Yeah, it starts off pretty easy, and then it gets a lot more, like, arm exercisey. And I'm not about that life.
This is her tricking me into doing arm exercises, I guess.
Better you than me.
These are for looking at, not for doing things.
Yeah, so at this point you want to start, like, folding and scooping.
Okay.
Because the marshmallow is going to start hiding from the rice puff.
Gotcha. Generic rice puff, TM.
Yeah, you're doing a good job.
This is actually more difficult than I assumed it would be. Less difficult than you made it out to be, but more.
It gets harder as the marshmallows cool.
Oh, okay.
Because it, like, straight up turns into glue.
Oh, God, okay. Alright. This is fine.
So, my mom and I used to make these when I was little.
You better be careful what you say because your mother's right across the...
I know, I'm gonna say all positive things. This was the part that she always made me do.
Oh, wow.
And so, as a kid, I was like, Mommy, my arm hurts. She's like, yeah, you're almost done.
Can I get a fact check on that?
It's true.
It's true.
Yeah, it's,
Alright.
my mom is off camera right now, and it's, yeah, she's here to confirm, not just thinking stuff out.
Like me, I make stuff up all the time. I swear, like, half the questions you asked me on the show,
very
I'm like,
first episode, yeah, where I was like, what do you make at home? And you were like, well, I cook pasta with my grandma. Literally the second we stopped streaming, he was like, all of that was a lie, by the way. And I was like, oh, I know. I know you're lying. I just wasn't going to call you out on camera. But hey, if you're going to call yourself out.
you totally could have. It would have been fine.
All right, we're going to add in mini marshmallows.
Because we're extra.
Because, yeah, sugar is like the best thing ever.
Early grave? Count me in.
And then when it cools down a little bit more, we're going to add in chocolate chips, and we're going to let it cool even more. And then we're going to roll it into balls and stick it on a stick and dip it in chocolate.
Not my favorite use of that word, but whatever.
You actually might need more little tiny marshmallows. It's getting more difficult, isn't it?
No, shh.
Are you just saying that?
Shh. I'm expending no effort in this.
It's like, it doesn't even hurt.
It doesn't even hurt my hand or anything. Most of, like, the pressure is in my hand from trying to keep this little plastic thing from breaking. Like, my arm isn't upset, but my hand is like, bruh.
Do you want to switch hands? I'll hold the
Okay,
bowl.
yeah. Oh, this is a disaster.
Are you like me? Is your like less dominant hand just
It's useless.
completely
It's useless. Lefty's got no play time. He just sits there. Writing, right hand.
Literally everything else?
Throwing a ball, right hand. Left hand holds the towel when I get out of the shower. That's
sometimes
pretty much
presses
it.
a button if I need
So,
it
yeah,
to.
sometimes actually is useful. But not often, and not by enough.
Oh. Again, my mom is over, and so the dogs are very entertained with her right now. If you can't hear the jingling and the running, it's that.
I, for one, love a small toasted marshmallow running between my legs.
Okay, I think that's good. We're gonna add in some chocolate, and then we're gonna just set it aside and let it cool. Alright, friend. Oh, more? We're gonna dip these in chocolate too, by the way. Okay.
It's that meme where it's like, I'm just gonna do a shot of vodka, and she like turns the whole bottle over.
Oh yeah, they're like, I'm just gonna have a little.
Yeah, and then glug 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 glug.
The entire thing. Yeah. Okay, while that's happening, I'm gonna go ahead and get some water heated in my larger pot because we're gonna be melting some chocolate. And originally I wanted to do like a ganache, but I don't have any cream because I didn't put that on the ingredients list and I didn't want to surprise you guys last minute. So we're just gonna be melting chocolate the good old-fashioned way, not in the microwave.
Incredible.
So I hate how pretentious this sounds.
But say it anyway.
But I'm gonna say it anyway.
You know that I love. I live off pretentiousness.
It like drives me absolutely insane when people use the microwave for like everything. Like there are some things, don't get me wrong, that need to be done in a microwave. Melting chocolate is not one of them. Cooking eggs is not one of them. And Hopefully there's a friend watching who heard me say that.
Of all the pretentious things that could have come out of that, I feel like that's the least pretentious.
You know what? Like, I see all of those as seen on TV infomercial, like, this will fix all your cooking problems. And it's like a pocket and you just put stuff in it and you stick it in the microwave and it's like, look, this potato is magically cooked in 20 seconds. Those kind of gadgets drive me up the wall.
Wait, do the announcer voice one more time.
No, I'm not your monkey. I do it on my time.
I'm suffering here. You gotta give me something.
You're actually almost done.
Oh, sweet. I think I'm done because this thing it's not going anywhere.
Alright, you can let it sit for a little bit, but the next part of this is going to be real difficult.
Why do you hate me like this?
See that? You want to try some?
Yeah.
It's delicious. It's very sticky. So be careful.
Is it on my face?
A little bit, like on your chin.
Oh my god. Oh my god. So much has happened. I feel like this should not be this difficult.
We're gonna wash our hands now because we just stuck it.
Yeah, She stands like parallel to the sink so that I can also wash my hands, so that she can see me wash my hands. Wait.
You want soap?
Do I want soap? Am I an animal?
Listen, I'm not here to talk about how I feel.
But you just told me to wash my hands. Okay.
Yeah, but that's like a cleanliness thing because we're about to continue making food. Ooh, that's hot. Okay, so in my big pot, I've got water getting hot, which I only filled it up about 1.5 inches or so because we don't want it touching this. We want to get the heat and the steam from the water to heat up the bowl to melt the chocolate. That way we don't destroy the chocolate and burn it. This is called tempering chocolate. And you can do it if you're like real fancy and went to, culinary school and have like a degree in cooking. You probably have like a tempering machine. I do not have one of those. So this is the way we're just gonna make chocolate. You could I could have.
No one saw that. No one knows what's going on.
Were you really out of frame for that? You're amazing.
I'm a professional. What do you think I am? Some kind of amateur? Someone in the chat right now is like, oh, what is he doing?
What are they even talking about?
What's going on? What is the show? It's trying to watch Cinnamon Toast Ken. What's going on? There's a name drop for you, just in case anyone is actually here.
I actually don't have the chat up right now, so we could just be talking to no one.
Yeah, we could absolutely
be
talking to 0 people.
Okay, so it's slowly starting to heat up. You'll see the chocolate is just barely starting to melt. Guess what you need to do?
Do I get to? Oh, that's fine. I'm fine with that.
So see how I'm like making sure I get it off of the rim because I want to keep it right in the middle of the bowl. That's where all the heat is.
Okay.
But we don't want to let it sit there for too long because we want it to ideally melt evenly. So you're going to do that. I'm going to get some more of these chocolate. We're going to do about half of the other bag of chocolate. And then we're going to throw in some butter.
Do you remember when you were a little kid and you like just kind of sifted through rocks?
Yeah, like on the playground?
This is fun!
Is that what this is like?
I've grown up. And I realize now the error in my ways.
It wasn't fun at all. Alright. So, while that's happening, we're going to start getting the cookie dough stuff together.
Not actual cookie dough.
No, yeah, it's cookie dough. Cookie dough. It's basically all the same stuff, but with condensed sweet milk instead of with an egg.
We needed that disclaimer to protect us from lawsuits.
Actually, do you want to swap with me?
Okay.
So, I'll be doing this, and in my mixer, you are going to put, do you see my list of ingredients?
For cookie dough?
Yes.
Are you sure you trust me with this?
I do.
Because there's the thing here that says half a cup of butter, and I've only worked with sticks.
Okay, hold on. The camera's gonna move because I didn't get out all of the butter. Give me a second. Okay, so for anyone, because again, this is the reason why this show was made. For anybody who has no idea how to measure butter other than in sticks, if we look right here, it has measurements for you.
Oh.
So half a stick of butter is 4 tablespoons and a quarter of a cup. So if you need a
2 of them.
half.
I need 2 of them. Thank you, Kendall. This isn't math time with Kendall. She brings me on to embarrass me is what this is.
No, it's a
So I have
learning
no idea.
opportunity.
I have no idea what I'm doing.
I'm sure there are viewers who are like, bruh, I don't know how to get a half stick of butter. What? Oh, but wait, don't put it in yet. It needs to be softened when you take it out.
That one's on you. That one is all on you.
It is, you're right. I was talking when I should have been watching.
Okay, how do I soften it?
Will you grab a bowl out of that cabinet? Yes, perfect.
Just a random bowl?
Yeah, just any one of the clean ones. I mean, if they're in there, they're clean. Is that panini? Oh, my mom is with her. Okay.
She said.
Hey, look. One, I love her, and 2, that dog was expensive.
Kendall, your high tech microwave went open.
Do you want to try again?
Oh, I didn't want to. You know what? I'm not gonna justify any of this. Okay, how long do I keep it on for?
Put it in for 10 seconds right now because we just want to soften it. We don't want to melt it. Cook time. 10 seconds.
What is this futuristic machine that you've had me working this whole time? What is this? First it won't open, then your space age fingerprint made it open. I don't understand.
That's not how that did.
Okay, it looks soft.
No, it needs to be in for 10 more seconds. I know, Pixel.
This thing's gonna swing open and it's accidentally gonna hit your head, and I'm gonna feel really.
Is it gonna be an actual accident or is it gonna be an accident?
Only time will tell. We'll
All right.
figure that out as we go along.
Will you do me a favor?
What's up?
Cut this in half. You can hit cancel and it'll stop eating.
It cries for its master.
Love having you on the show.
I'm here to entertain.
Alright, so our chocolate is almost all completely melted. I'm gonna bring the heat. Actually, I'm gonna kill the heat on this because it's a metal bowl. It's gonna stay hot, and the water in it's gonna stay hot. So, nope. I got it over here. I promise that wasn't to trick you. I swear. I didn't think about giving you a knife when I asked you to cut chocolate.
That microwave is looking more and more like a useful item. Okay, that's hot.
Will you put that in here? I love cooking with you. Like, that's not even, like, I'm not trying to say that and be like, ha ha ha, I'm better than the, no, like, it's actually, yes, that's good.
So just throw it in here.
Yep.
Alright. Are you sure? I want to get a good, solid yes, out of this first.
Alright, so I've got my butter in here, which will help to keep this melty and creamy.
I need a measuring cup.
Behind you, in that little drawer. Hot. Didn't think that one through. That's okay. What happens to the best of us? I'm gonna take this off the heat. I'm gonna put all these things off the heat. There you go.
Could probably use this. It says 1 cup though, so I'm gonna try and kind of gauge out 3/4 of a cup. We'll see how that goes.
Wait, I actually didn't hear any of that. I'm very concentrated on the chocolate. What?
No,
What?
shh, it's fine. It's fine. Don't even worry about it.
I know the chocolate's cooling too much, but I don't want it on the heat anymore, else it will burn. This butter didn't melt as fast as I wanted it to. That's okay, we're problem solving. The chocolate's like already cooling down. which is the opposite of what I want to do.
So we'll either have like liquid chocolate or just another bar.
I mean,
which is where we started out with.
I mean, that's kind of the good thing. As long as you don't burn chocolate, if it cools, you can always remelt it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Which is probably what I'm going to end up doing, so I can come over here and watch you.
Yeah, no. Are you worried about what I'm doing?
No.
Question mark.
So this is their...
I'm aware. I used it to do the butter.
Well, it's more for solids. But no, you're doing a good job.
Why would you put me on this if you're going to babysit me the whole time?
Because I trust you.
Oh, okay. Feel
Okay.
very trusted.
What all have you put in so far?
These two.
The butter and the brown sugar.
A 4th teaspoon of
Yeah.
salt.
Let me grab you out the salt. Okay, so to catch everyone up to speed on what he's been doing over here, it's been a half cup of softened butter. If you put it in cold, it's not going to mix right. And 3/4 of a cup of brown sugar. You can use light brown sugar, or you can use whatever brown sugar. I have not seen the difference, and I've made it with like dark brown sugar and light brown sugar. I don't see the difference. I think it's fine. But, you know, some people prefer it with less molasses, I guess.
I need vanilla.
Oh, yeah. I didn't get out all the ingredients, I
Dude.
guess.
Why am I over here Chef Ramsaying up this whole thing? I can't even get some vanilla.
Yeah, I'm dropping the ball today. I'm sorry, everybody. It's my birthday.
I couldn't even figure out how to open the
vanilla?
the microwave, so I wouldn't worry too much about it.
I can't get your future machine to work. The future!
I had that sweet, sweet existential crisis there for a second. Go hold that.
Yeah.
2 cups flour. Let's go, boys.
Okay, so the thing with flour is it's real easy to make a huge mess.
I'm a 4th time alumni on this show. I think I know what I'm doing. I say is I can't open a microwave.
Well, you did really well in the pancake episode, and that was mostly flour, so...
Alright, all things considered, that's about a cup.
Yeah, that's fine.
Should I pour it in this,
Yes.
the eat machine?
Yeah, but you want to do it,
like
yep,
that.
like that.
Cool. Yeah, that's happening.
Okay.
You know what? Why don't we, let's, there we go.
Will you do me a favor and rinse this off in the sink and try not to get flour all over everything?
We get it, Kendall. I'm a child. I understand.
Alright, so we've got 1 cup in. Let's get the other cup in. Alright, and then we're going to get 1 whole can of sweetened condensed milk. This is what's going to be that like binding part that typically eggs play when you make cookies, but we're not actually making cookies. We're making pretend cookie dough. So,
I didn't even say we're making pretentious cookie dough.
I mean, kind of.
Which would have been fine with me.
So for anybody watching who enjoys baking, you'll probably be thinking, hey, this is like making a custard for a pie. And it is. It's really, really similar. In fact, my lemon meringue pie that I make is a sweetened condensed milk base and not like an actual cooktop custard base cake. By the way, thank you.
Tune in next week to find out what Kendall has me wash / throw away again.
Woo.
Nice.
There we go. Alright, so we're going to get that all mixed up, and in a little bit it's going to look like cookie dough. And then we get to do the fun part. I'll let you add these because put in however you want. I don't know.
There's no way I could possibly mess it up.
I trust you.
You saw how far that got me last time.
Alright, so I'm going to get the rest of my stick of butter in here. We're going to try and re-liquefy this chocolate because it started cooling way faster than I wanted it to. But the butter is helping. You can put them in, whatever.
Oh, okay. How much?
That's up to you.
Possibly more than was necessary, but
hey.
I'm not gonna judge. I'm not gonna stop the creative process.
Does it all look like it's mixed in?
Yeah. For the most part.
Yeah, it looks like cookie dough. Sweet. Okay, well.
What kind of wizardry? It like the thing was full. It was full. Like the middle part was full of stuff, and she was like, "Hold on." And now suddenly it's fine. I don't know what's happening.
Okay, so we've got our no-bake cookie dough right here, and we've got our homemade Rice Krispies right there. We're gonna, Pixel, can I stand there? Thank you. We're going to continue to melt this, and then we're gonna dip it all in chocolate. But first, we're also going to dip it all in this. Well, not the Rice Krispies, just the cookie dough. So I'm going to take peanut butter and my remaining chocolate, if there's any. Is there any?
Yeah, it's fine.
And I'm going to do, will you keep an eye on the chocolate though?
Yeah.
Okay, so in my bowl, I'm going to take just like a couple big spoonfuls of peanut butter and like an equal amount of chocolate. And we're gonna melt them together in a bowl. And actually, when I was little, my mom used to make this, and it was just melted chocolate and peanut butter in a bowl. And she would call it chocolate soup. And it was like my favorite thing ever, because it's literally just sugar.
Can I get a fact check on that?
That is true.
Thank you.
Are you gonna fact check all of my stories from my childhood?
Your mom's here. I gotta do something. The research is in. My thesis is approved. Let's go, boys.
It's almost like I didn't lie about my childhood.
My childhood is only lying, so I've got to trust somebody here.
Hey, good job.
Thank you.
Figured out that crazy future machine. I'm like never gonna let you.
Thank you all for tuning in.
Okay, we're done now. Alright, wait. Not this one.
This actually looks pretty good.
I mean, you're literally just looking at chocolate with butter.
I've never seen it in this state before.
Well, it's not creamy because, again, I didn't get milk. And I took it off the heat at the wrong time, and so now the texture is weird. So now I think we just have melted chocolate. That's like not really melted chocolate anymore. But you know, hey, that's okay.
We're doing stuff. It's fine.
All right, are you ready for the fun part?
You said that like 5 times now, and none of them have been fun so far.
Are you ready for the part where your hands get messy?
Yes.
Okay. All right, friends. So we've got our chocolate peanut butter mixture over here. We've got our chocolate on the stovetop. Our workstation is a mess right now. So give me a second. Oh, are you okay?
That's not for you.
Move it, Pixel. Okay, I'm gonna clear out some of this stuff, and then we're gonna use this area over here to assemble everything. Pixel, you're so in the way right now. Okay, that can be done. So, for anyone at home, put some milk in that and let it heat up again. I think ours, it got tempered completely wrong, but that's okay. We're going to get a little tray up from here. And we're going to spray our hands with Pam. If you don't grease your hands, good luck. That's kind of all I can say. All right, we're going to take this, I'm going to roll it into a ball, like golf ball size. And then we're going to take one of our skewers, poke it all the way through, and then roll it around in this until it's all covered and tasty. And then we're going to stick it on the tray. And there we go.
All right.
It's that easy. We're going to do that with the cookie dough as well.
All right. I didn't put any on my fingers, and so now my fingers are suffering.
Skewer it like really well.
Don't stab my hand, please.
Oh, did I get you?
No, you're fine.
All right, you do the chocolate. You can do it. It's just a stick. Don't.
Shh.
All right, I'm gonna try and repurpose our ill-tempered chocolate. So, in my cookie dough balls, I'm gonna make a little divot with my thumb. I'm gonna take some of this half melted chocolate. It's like a little bit warm. It's perfect. And get some more cookie dough. And I'm gonna form it into a ball so that we've got a big chocolate thing in the center. And this one, I think I'm just gonna leave it as is. Boop. And so for these, you can chill them in the refrigerator afterwards, or you can just say no thank you and eat it now.
Those are the options: chill or no chill.
I mean,
Fair. That's fair.
okay, so for this thing that I just did,
Uh-huh.
don't bother trying to wash your hands in between. It's not going to be worth it.
It's fine.
I made a little divot in the center, and I took some chocolate, and I went like that, and then a little bit more cookie dough, and then I sealed it up. And that's that. Okay, your turn.
Okay, cool.
Oh no, what happened to your thing? What
Don't
did
ask
you do?
questions. Don't ask questions. Let it happen.
Okay.
As a first attempt, I don't think it's that bad.
No, it's not. It didn't stay together, but it's not bad.
It'll be fine. It's fine.
Alright, we're going to fill up that tray, and then the rest of both of those things we're going to put into little cooking things, and we're going to let them chill in the refrigerator and then cut them into squares. Eat them like cookie squares and actual Rice Krispies. Did you do it?
Yeah. I'm having.
Go do the close-up on the camera.
Things happened that I was not prepared for.
Do you want to stick to the Rice Krispies?
I don't think I should do any of this at all, in all honesty. It all seems very unfortunate for me. I'm gonna go ahead and wash my hands now, just because I feel like that's the appropriate next move.
Okay.
We're all just gonna ignore that little blunder. Pretend it never happened.
So if anyone else at home is having a real hard time with getting it into a ball shape, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get our little, I'm using small cake pans, but if you've got like a pie dish, that'll work too. And I'm gonna have you do one of them, then I'm gonna do one of them.
Are you sure that's the...
Yes. Yes, because I want you to walk away from this episode thinking, I made at least one thing.
This is why you bring me here, because I'm the worst at everything.
No.
And you're like, don't worry, friends. If I can teach this nincompoop, I can teach anyone. And I walk away knowing that I got food for free. So you know what? We're even.
I was about to say, who's the real loser? I don't think anyone is in this situation.
That's true, yeah. No, you're right. I get embarrassed on the internet that I eat your food. So, I mean, where's the downside?
Okay. So, I've greased my cooking pans. Just gonna, there we go. And then. Perfect.
Close enough.
Okay, so I've greased this. You're gonna put that
Okay.
into here.
Gotcha. There's a small marshmallow keeping me. Okay.
Well, wait, hold on. You can-
Oh, yes. Oh, my God. I didn't know
It's okay.
what was happening. I dissociated for a good 5 minutes.
We needed the hands the whole episode. I got it.
Shh, it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry. Don't worry about it.
You don't have to worry about pressing it in. When it all gets in there, it'll mold.
Oh. Listen to that sweet marshmallow taste.
I see the chocolate got good and mixed.
Listen, when you want to power through this, you feel just free. You go right ahead.
No, it's very good. You did a good job.
Jesus. Is this why you had me do this? It's ridiculously difficult.
No, because I wanted you to like see how to problem solve.
You're
but
so cruel to me.
that's me. It's the name of the show. It's just, how can I torture my friends in the kitchen this week?
Cruelty Kitchen Live. Alright, there you go. I think that's about as good as it's gonna get.
You know, okay, so I've noticed this.
What's that?
I tend to get people on the show cooking things that they either are completely uncomfortable with cooking or are very intimidated with like cooking. So I had you on your very first episode handling raw meat.
Oh yeah, I hate that whole concept. Is disgusting.
And you were like, no thank you. And I was like, no, you can do it. And then on Gina's episode, she really doesn't like whisking things. And guess what we made? A sauce where you have to whisk stuff. And she was like, why? Why are you doing this to me? So I don't know. Is it me?
I think it might be you.
Oh no. That's not good.
But hey, we always left knowing that we did something we were intimidated by, which is good.
That's true. That is kind of the point of the show.
Yeah,
Okay, so when these cool, you can cut them into just normal Rice Krispie sizes.
Rice puff.
Rice. Oh yeah. Something I definitely don't have the trademark rights to. Okay, so in this next one, we're gonna do the same thing with our cookie dough. Do you want to do this?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I'm here for, isn't it?
I mean, I was gonna try and just let you get away with not having to use your arm.
Oh no! Oh no! You had me mixed
If you
up.
insist.
Godforsaken rice puff treat. Now I'm gonna have a nice relaxing cookie dough session.
It's like the cool down after
yeah.
exercise.
There you go. I'm taking my laps right now.
If you
Okay.
tilt it, yeah, there you go.
I got it.
No, you got it.
I got it.
Good job.
Feels like scooping ice cream. Only this ice cream will probably kill me.
I mean, actually, all ice cream is really bad for you. Unless it, like, certain types of gelato or Italian ice are okay. But for the most part, there was some statistic, like some nutritional statistic out there that said that eating a scoop of ice cream was equivalent to like 10 donuts. And I was like, geez. And that's what made me stop eating ice cream.
Cameraman, can you turn down the pretentious meter on Kendall? Just the tiniest bit.
Hey.
I need just a moment.
Look. Okay, so now that we've got our cookie dough in here, I'm gonna flatten it just a bit to get it molded to everything, and then we're gonna pour that peanut butter chocolate mixture over it.
So this ended in an episode that's not even what we planned on doing to begin with.
It's called improvising.
Improv.
It's called thinking on your feet. Well, wait, hold on. We're actually gonna drizzle that over the top after we get some of that spread on here.
Okay, so because there's definitely not enough to be just drizzling it on things.
Yeah, this is just a block of chocolate now. It could definitely still be reused and remelted, but who's got that kind of time?
Do you know what is like the worst nerd fact? Is
Please tell me. I would love to know.
So in Kingdom Hearts, which we all played,
which I'm still really hyped for the third game coming out.
There's in Dream Drop Distance, which was like the DS game that they came out with.
That nobody played?
That I played and loved very much so. There's a thing you can feed your little animal called Block It Chocolate. And so now anyone says, that's a block of chocolate, I'm like, did you mean Block It Chocolate? Because it raises your defense rate. I'm just full of random unnecessary information.
Alright, so just because I'm extra, we're gonna add a little spiral swirl.
I really can't stand you.
Look at how pretty that is!
Show the camera.
Look at how pretty that is!
And she did it because she's so proud of herself.
Okay, do you want to add the sprinkles? We don't have to do that.
Yes!
Okay, go for it. So we look for the perforation.
So we look for the thing that's keeping the thing closed. And then we take it off.
Yeah, and then we just tear it.
What
then
a
it's
concept.
off. There might also be a little thing on the top, so.
No, we're good. Okay. So just.
Yeah, go for it. Make it look real pretty. It's only my birthday, so like, no pressure. We're gonna.
Yeah, spread that around a little bit. Spread the chair. I was gonna like pick it up and do that.
Oh yeah, go for it. Do it. Did you ever play Cookie Mama?
I did when I was younger.
I still really love that game, and I'm sad that I can't play it anymore. And doing stuff like that, like moving the pan, was always my favorite because even before I was good at that game, that's the only part that I'd be like, even better than Mama.
Even better.
Okay, we're done. So these two things, I mean, you can eat the little balls now, but like, you don't have to. I'm probably going to cut into this and give it to all of the people that are standing off camera right now. But you can let this chill. This should probably chill in the refrigerator for about 30 or so minutes, and then you can take it out and eat it. But it'll stay in the refrigerator for up to like 2 days. Good luck having it last that long, because last time I made cookie bars, they didn't. Okay, so that was my super fun birthday episode.
Awesome, super great.
We made some rice puff treats because we don't say trademark things on this show ever. Okay, so that was it for this week of Kendall's Kitchen Live. I'll see you guys next week. Hopefully next week I'm gonna get my broadcaster working. It was working for anybody who like has been keeping up with me on Facebook and Twitter and stuff. It's just the audio was having some issues, and it's no fun to not hear the witty banter that we do on this show.
The hour and a half of mess.
No, this was actually right on time. This was only 47 minutes.
Good, excellent.
Okay, so if you guys like what you're seeing, go to my Patreon page. It's patreon.com/KenKitchenLive. And follow me on all the social medias. Everything is just at Ken Kitchen Live. Sometimes there's an underscore, sometimes it's all one word. I'm the only one out there, so it's fine. Okay, I'll see you all next week. Thanks for cooking with me.
Bye.
Bye.